I'm going over what I'm doing today. I just signed in at the office. Good morning, everyone, from my little nook. This TA is in a special ed room that she gets a little corner. And it's actually surprisingly cozy because when they're working there, it's totally fine. I've got some privacy. I don't love the cord for the TV that's running down there, but yeah. I'm going over what I'm doing today. I just signed in at the office. They always try to give me a badge, a sub badge, like I work here. And yeah, I let them know that Sebastian was gonna come home with me this time. He's gonna meet me instead of in the office, in the classroom where I end. I have the worst canker sore. It is so painful that I also was biting my lip all night to avoid touching it. And I gave myself a blood blister, like I was going like that because it's dead center. I just had one bite of this muffin and it hurt so much. Anyway, I'm going over the math I'm going to be doing with my first student who comes in before the bell. And then I will get my sub report set up. Good morning. Hello everyone, I am back from subbing. What am I doing? I just walked home with Sebastian because Danny needed my car. So he came and got my car during the day. And this is already saving. And then he couldn't bring it back. He messaged me at 1:30. I'm trying to figure out a different way to put it because car line blocks you out. So I was like, it's fine, I'll just walk. But it's so hot. It's supposed to get up to just about 90 and we're almost at the peak. It's made it to 86. Where is this one? This one. I immediately put my stuff down and I came up to work. 1682. 1682. There it is. Oh my gosh, let me do this. So I've got to get these labels uploaded. There's way too many in here. Can I remove these? What are these? I think I can remove these. Anyway, subbing was good. Pretty much like last Friday. And this time I put my little baggie of stickers that I have in my bag on my clipboard. And I was offering them to the kids that I would work with one-on-one. Even the fifth graders, I'm like, hey, do you like stickers? Or your fifth graders too cool? But they did not turn down the stickers. They wanted the stickers. And yeah, nothing too exciting. Just good to be helpful. I always feel bad because Sebastian knows which room I'm based in, like basically where my stuff is. I'm only in there twice and it's right in the beginning of the day. So he comes in looking for me and I'm not there. I'm in other classrooms. And I just find out from the special ed teacher who is in that room, and she's like, he was looking for you. She actually brought him to one of the 5th grade classes and popped in and said, oh, Mrs. Segall, Sebastian wanted to talk to you. I was like, and they'd done the pacer test, which is like a running fitness test. Back when I was in school, we had to run a mile, and that was the big thing, that they had this pacer test, and you just go until you can't go anymore. You have to keep up a certain speed and do as many laps as you can. And he was so proud that he got 47, so he came in to tell me. I'm like, oh, cute. Shadows settle. This one. But now I am exporting files and uploading them for my clients because they are approved. And of course he added one more that I need to save and upload. Shadows settle. That one. But yeah, it is going to be so hot in my car that I'm not going to be able to turn off the air conditioner. That would be dangerous. There's just no way. I can't when it's nearly 90 degrees. Where's the file I needed to get? Therapy sessions, 717. Sessions, 717. Oh my gosh, I've made so many of these. Okay, that one. When I was eating lunch in the teacher's lounge, it's with 5th grade teachers and the dean. So they were talking a lot about the 5th graders' behavior in the cafeteria and the behavior in general the dean was talking about. So you don't want to feel attacked, but you want to also give your side of it and the challenges and suggestions and listen to their suggestions. So that was both good and awkward and interesting, all those things. I earned a reward. Free item. Nice. Okay, what do I need to do on this beer label? I need to change the brewing address. Okay. I'll let you go. You don't need to watch this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'm going to pack up an icy cold drink and go sit in my car for an hour. Yay! Friday. Oh man, I got hot stickers. Okay. It is so late. It is 9:41. Okay, I talked to you while I was sending some work files off. I did that and then headed straight out to the car line. Got Jax and got home. I was absolutely shattered. Sat down and was literally dozing. So tired. But Yvonne came out and he and Dan were trying to start the stairs, even though we had gotten my car and gotten the lumber by 2. I guess they had a lot of planning and figuring out to do. They haven't started building anything. They're just trying to do support joists. And they told me that they wanted to work until 8. And he also wanted a specific Chinese restaurant that we have to go pick up. So I offered to do it even though I was so tired. I walked the dog to kind of like wake myself back up. And then put the order in at 7:30 and drove out there and got it. It was ready like 8:05 or so. I came home. We ate dinner at like 8:30. And then I gave Sebastian some time to digest. We finished at 9. And here we are. I don't know how the time's gone that fast, but yeah, that's my day. I'm just gonna wrap this up. I can't really film much at school when I'm a TA because I'm just always with kids, always in and out of places. I do not have my phone on me. It stays in my bag. But yeah, it was a good day. I really enjoy doing the TAing. And it feels good when I can help the kids. Even if it's something I have to like figure out, like I was asked to keep a student on task. She had to catch up on her online math, and she tends to just lose focus.
Can I get Jackie one of these?
We need to blow it up, but yes, sometime soon. Can you get ready? That's not what you should be doing. I know.
Super tiny.
I know. Okay. Put your watch on the charger.
Like if I tried to do something.
Dude, I'm filming right now. Okay. Yes.
That.
And so yeah, I sat down with her and it was prime. Well, at first it was greater than or less than. So she was just doing her thing and I was updating my sub notes and making sure she was keeping on it. But then it was prime factorization and she was getting them all wrong and I wasn't familiar with it. So I was like, hey, do you know how to do this? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, can you teach me? She's like, oh, I can't teach you. And every time you get it wrong, it shows a screen of here's what you did, here's what you should do. So this is the correct answer and this is how we got to it. But she was like clicking through. I'm like, okay, next one, I want you to stay on the screen. Let me read it. It's been a long time since 5th grade math. And so I read what it was. I was like, oh, okay, we got this. And so the next few, I talked them through with her. And yeah, I gradually had her doing more and more of the process and me leading it less and less. And we got through them all and I think it was clicking a bit. Yes, she did turn on the little doodle mode, which you have so you can do like math problems to figure things out. And she was doing like scribbly drawings. But as long as she didn't take too long with them, just like a few seconds here or there, was good. There was one where we had finished entering the problem and she was still doodling her scribble brain. And she's like, I'm gonna submit it with this. I'm like, okay, you got 5 seconds to finish your drawing. And we're going on 5, 4, 3. And she did it and we submitted. She's cool. And when she got to the end, I was like, you know what? Do you like stickers? She's like, I do. I had them on my clipboard. I think I probably told you. But yeah, she chose a Hatsune Mitsu sticker. I had put some of my more middle schooly stickers in the bag last night, thinking I'm working with 5th graders, but they have stickers on their Chromebooks, so I think they like stickers. And yeah, both of the 5th graders that I worked one-on-one with said yes to stickers. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you. Thank you for listening. You're the best. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.